Happy holidays from all of us at the Reddmasq Podcast. We're busy for the holiday season, but we have a couple things that didn't make the cut last week that we'll be putting up here. We'll be back with episodes in 2024, but until then, enjoy our little short here. The
Because
FOMO of it.
they all have to have the same goddamn events going on at the same time that all require you to
Yeah.
play for way too much. And it's like every game does this because they're all trying to be your one video game. And it's like, what is happening to this motherfucking industry?
Change. I got
Even
no
even
answers
like
for that.
even idle games will do that, and it's because they want your money. And it's like, just make it stop.
Ooh, money.
Video games are
You know what
money.
else
It's
does
like
that, though? Other entertainment industries like music, movies.
it's all about the money.
How'd you like the
Need
Mario
more.
movie last week, by the way?
It was fun to watch with you.
Yeah.
We don't tell Netflix this, but we streamed it through Discord to he streamed it through Discord to me, and that meant the quality kind of ate shit quite a bit. There was a lot of
Yeah.
artifacting, but it was good enough that I could still see like the shout outs because the Brooklyn part is just full of those shout outs like crazy.
There's a lot of
Like you
like
get
little cameos and things.
a lot of very specific like Nintendo Entertainment System cameos. Like you got like Mario in his room. He has a lot of references to what he'll be doing eventually, which is like a tennis racket. He has a goddamn microscope for for becoming a doctor, and he has a poster of two wrestlers from the wrestling NES game that were like pro wrestling on the NES, which is like the Fishman and Starman going at each other. It was really funny. And he has like an F-Zero poster. It's pretty cool. But beside of that, the plot kind of felt like it was going a little fast.
I mean, they had to rush through it at parts. It's a movie that's just kind of made for that. It's an Illumination movie, so you kind of know what to expect with some of the direction there. There's a lot of whimsy, but it's a great ride nevertheless, and like the music that
Yeah.
gets paired with some of the like things going on and the events in the world makes you kind of feel
Except for
comfortable.
all the
It's nice.
except for all the goddamn license movie
Oh yeah.
music. There's only one license. So they had a whole like original score for most of the movie ready to go and like made. Like there was a Donkey Kong track that was already made and it's on the fucking soundtrack. But the actual movie proper, they removed it and replaced it with licensed music
Hmm.
because, of course, it's the corporate bullshit happening again. Everything needs to have the suicide. Everything needs to follow along and have licensed music because then we can get more people going. Like I know that track or whatever. It's
Like
bullshit.
the MCU kind of effect, yeah, with like Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy, things like that.
like the Suicide Squad failing to capture that for
Hmm.
themselves. But thing that got me was just that like there was one licensed track that was in there to begin with, and that's when they're running through Brooklyn like it's a Mario level. Because that was when No Sleep Till Brooklyn plays, which makes sense because they're in Brooklyn, dumbass. Of
Yeah, it's cute.
course, it would play that. They're in Brooklyn. That's where they live. But like that
It's
whole the
interesting to
whole
see the direction that these movies take, I feel, because like you're getting like a sequel to the Sonic movie again, and Crush 40 put out a recent little hint that they might want to do something with Live and Learn in that, since it's going to be Sonic Adventure themed.
hanging on
But
to the
they
edge
don't
of it.
know if it's going to be instrumental. They don't know if it's going to be the guys from the band. They don't know like what's going on with it, and like talking to movie licensors about like using their songs is kind of a nightmare according to them. According
Yeah,
to
imagine that.
I really yeah, the RIAA and everything, and like
Like
music is hell. Music is
you want
really
you.
scary
It's like, do
sometimes.
you want us to pay you to make our music? We don't even want to pay our actors and writers right now, man. We're trying to replace them with AI and
Yeah,
getting on them for their strikes.
God,
Shit's fucked right now, man.
people need to get
Ugh.
paid for their work. It's important.
They're wark. They're chocobos.
Work, work.
Wark.
We have one more thing to talk about though.
Oh my lord.
Are you ready for the gross out segment?
I saw that in the notes and I have no idea what that means.
I told you what it means. I'm going to talk about some weird news. And
Yeah.
we're gonna tell our viewers that this section for the up till like the last minute is going to be a little bit gross, and viewer discretion is advised because
Fine.
it's about gamers licking their cartridges.
Oh, it's this shit,
Yeah,
right?
like the Switch Bitterant and everything. Everyone knows about
We're
that.
hey, by
But
giving them a warning, we're doing way better than the Game Awards.
well, true, yes.
Doing a billion times better than the Game Awards, just throwing gore at you for no warning.
Okay. But
Anyways,
we are going to talk about everyone's favorite not video game journalist website, Kotaku, breaking an article that kind of went viral a little bit about gamers smelling the fumes of their Steam Deck consoles. Like,
get
just
high.
to get high or something, because, like,
God damn it!
I don't understand what people are thinking these days, but
Look,
this is apparently
look.
something they don't want you doing, so that means more people are going to want to do it?
Oh, you can do that? Let's do it. It's like literally huffing marker fumes at
Or,
school.
like, compressed air, yeah. It's weird.
It's all this. It's all the same shit. People just like to be altered.
I'm not even saying this is, like, a shame thing. Like, you do you. I'm just saying this is weird.
Yeah, it's like, just don't get yourself killed in the process, please.
Please do not hurt yourself smelling your Steam Deck fans, licking your Switch cartridges. God
Well,
knows
licking
how
your
many poor game store owners are going to have to go in with like a UV light to figure out which of their games
just
in their inventory
why
have been
would you-
licked and
why
take a
the
couple of
fuck-
bucks off of it.
If you're going to buy, okay, honestly, the thing about the UV light thing to determine who's licked their shit, I have to say something.
Sure.
Why are you not just disinfecting anything you get from people? Why would you not just do that by default? Because you don't know where that's been. You don't know what they've done. You're buying it from them. You should be disinfecting it by default. What do you mean you're using the UV light first? Just do that. Just do it.
If you own like a local game store, please clean your consoles before you resell them to people. I'm pretty sure most places would normally do that.
Always, before you resell anything, you should be cleaning it, moron.
It's also kind of hard with like trading cards because like if you try to clean a trading card, it's going to be like ruining the value of it.
Well, trading cards are also made of fucking paper. You can't really clean that very easily.
Nah,
You might need to give it like a
You could give it like a quick wipe with something, but like generally, if you own a game store, are selling things, and just like deal with people on a daily basis. 1, hand sanitizer. 2, clean your inventory. I don't care how dusty it gets, just like my laptop here. Please clean it out either once a year if you're even at home, like playing retro games and things.
And please put on a mask, because COVID isn't over.
And also, please wear deodorant because gamers stink. Or something like that. I don't know. I've actually been like touting that for like literally decades.
Everybody stinks.
Back in my speedrunning career,
stinks.
I was like making jokes about like everybody stinks. You stink. We stink.
Everybody stinks sometimes. It's just just wash yourself as much as you can.
I get it though. I get it. Some people have a problem like getting into a shower if you're like in a situation where you're like live in a group home. Sometimes you can't take a shower a day. Maybe you have to like plan around the gym. But like
sometimes you can't afford it even.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate, and like hopefully
fucking A.
You can do something about that. I mean, I hope the best for you. If you're listening to our show, you like our show, we just call you a stink bag. I apologize for that. But at the same time, please find a way to maintain good hygiene that works for you, and it helps all of us too. And also, don't smell your Switch cartridges or lick your fans.
I just love the fact that you got it backwards.
I intentionally got it backwards. We're gonna say that was intentional.
Scratch that, reverse it, but cringe. Actually, it was cringe and Wonka. Never mind. The thing about licking the Switch cartridges is that's not even like to get high. It's just because it was so disgusting, and everyone was like, "Okay, but how disgusting? How disgusting are we talking about?" And then you would do it and be like, "Oh, that disgusting."
Yeah.
Huh. I have not licked one yet, but even as I'm saying this, it's like I want to know how disgusting it is.
You want to know how disgusting it is? I'll give you an answer. You blow on the cartridge.
You blow on it and you'll get a taste of it?
No, I'm just doing a callback to like what people have been doing with game consoles ages ago too, like blowing on their cartridges.
Yeah, blowing on it to get
ruining the contacts, but not all of a sudden doing that.
It's like it's basically just them like the whole idea was getting rid of the dust. Whether or not it worked, that's up to that. I don't know enough to know if that actually worked. All I know is it was something we did to try and get the dust off the contacts, which was the point.
The more things change, the more things stay the same. I
Yeah, they
think
even
that's the
made a joke
takeaway
about
here.
it. To bring it back to the Mario movie, they make that joke in the Mario movie as a background joke. One's buying relics of Mario games past. He's like trying to buy a cartridge, and it's like, does it still work? Yeah, he's got it blowing on a little bit.
God, we're
Very,
gonna get to like
very.
2050, and people are gonna like do that with the Steam Deck. It's gonna be, does this thing work? Yeah, you just gotta blow into it and then smell it. If it smells bad, it's no good. And then our
Even
advice
if
will be obsolete.
if it doesn't work, at least you'll be feeling pretty good about it. Be feeling pretty happy in one way or another.
Thank you for listening to this episode. We are hosted on mask31.dev/the-Reddmasq-podcast. You can also find us on Pocket Casts and wherever great podcasts are found.